afternoon. I'm Tina Laster and you're at Laster Farm. Today we're working on putting our irises in this bed over here around our bird bath. I didn't want to have to do that right now, but under the circumstances we had to move some of my mother's flowers, the flowers that she wanted to keep from down at her home place. And so now I'm putting some of the irises here, and she's moved some up there at the on her place. And so I just really didn't want to have to do this now, but we had to. And she had a lot of stepping stones. She had like 80 something of the big stepping stones. Yesterday I worked on her patio and got it all set, and Millie come and helped me just a little bit, and we set all of her flowers out yesterday, and so I still have the irises that I've got to set out here today. Steve is helping me do that. Steve came in and tilled this morning, and I'm going to make, I took some of the stepping stones because she didn't need them all up there because the roots were in the way and she could not use them all up there, so she told me to just take them. So I'm going to make the walkway with those stepping stones here. So depending on how much we get done today, because we have been working all morning, so we're going to have to set the irises out first, and then we're going to see, we might work on this. We just kind of had to put our working on the tool shed on hold for right now, because my mother has sold her home place and we've got to move all of our furniture and we have to move all of our plants. So it's just a really busy week for us. So let's get started on this project. Well, that didn't take too long getting them set out. Now, all we have to do is just water them, and even if they die back, they'll come back next year. They may not bloom next year, but they will definitely come back because they're going to come back from those tubers. But I went ahead and instead of digging down in this soil that doesn't have any nutrients in it, I went ahead and got our soil that we have made and put it around it, and just planted them deep in it. And I planted 3 rows around, and we got those set up and got those planted. And our grandbabies were here, and they kind of helped Steve because I had some other things that need to be set out. And so I'm gonna get those watered and get those, maybe they'll take hold. I went ahead and I had these, some of them separated by colors when me and Mama dug them up, but I ended up just mixing them because I think it's going to be just as pretty with them mixed. And she ended up having several different colors. There's a burgundy, there's a white, there's a yellow, there's several shades of purple and lavender. And I even think there's a white one, and then there's a real pale lavender. It's almost white. So I got hers all set out yesterday, and Millie helped me set some of those out. And so she had tons of them down there, and she didn't want to leave them. And I don't blame her because the person that bought the house is a young man, and I say young man, he's younger than me, and so he will, I don't think he's too interested in the flowers, and so he's giving her time to get all of her flowers and trees and shrubs and things that she'd like to move. So this is how I imagine my bed. What I would like to do to this is I want to get little wooden stobs and go all the way around this. I'm thinking maybe a foot apart. And I would like to go cut willow limbs, and I'd like to weave a basket around this. That's kind of what my thoughts are on that. Or I could put the bamboo stobs up and then weave on the bamboo, but I think I'm just going to get some willow stobs. But the thing is, if I do willow stobs, I'll have to wait until they die out because they will root and come back. You know how willow is. But I could just do regular just some 2x2 stakes in the ground. I don't know yet, but that's kind of what I have in mind for this area. So we'll have to see. But I think this is going to be beautiful once all they start blooming in this bed. And I have some over here in the purple, and there's some lavender ones that I'm going to move around here as well, I think. Or I may just make another bed entirely, or go along the edge of the coop, because the rose bush clippings that I've set out over there, I'm not sure if they're going to come back or not. I thought they were because they're still green, and I guess that's still a possibility they can come back from the roots. But as of right now, it's not looking too good for them. Either I'm going to do roses, or I can do irises along there. I may do both. And I just love irises. They're one of my favorite flowers. That and the lilies, I love them because you can get them in so many shades. And my favorite thing is they come back every year. So I definitely want to invest in this garden and buy things that are going to come back every year. That way, you know, it's not like you're just throwing your money away. I know annuals are pretty, but I sure do love my perennials. I love them to come back every year, and making your garden fuller and fuller, because these will multiply and we'll end up having to separate these again. But I wanted them in here kind of thick, and they're about a hand space apart, from anywhere from 4 to 6 inches apart. So that's not bad. Definitely don't want them to die, so we're going to have to keep these watered. I know it would have been ideal for me to set them out yesterday, but I ended up, like I said, moving all those stepping stones and planting all those other flowers for Mama, and so I was a little tuckered out last night. But I have to say, the Lord's given me strength, because I wasn't aching really bad this morning. Now, I may be by the end of the week, as much as I have going on. Got a busy day tomorrow. The kids have school, the faith tutorial. I've got grandbabies, and also have to take her son to a dentist appointment. So 5 kids is going to be around here tomorrow. Another day. Wouldn't have it any other way. I love spending time with my grandbabies. They've been out here playing and wanting to help plant. And my big kids had a lot of homework, so anyway, they're in there doing that, finishing that up. So I didn't dare ask them to help out here today. Just wanted to make sure I was soaking these awful good and get them a good watering. Turn on my soaker and put it there in the middle. Maybe the water can run down. Fill this up. I need to put a little fountain in the center of this for the hummingbirds. They love moving water fountains. And I thought about getting one, a little solar one. I mean, you can get them for, you know, less than $10, a little solar fountain, little bubbler. Thought I was, anyway. This would be so pretty as a fountain. Well, I guess our day is just about made. It's been such a beautiful day today. I haven't done a whole lot other than just, you know, work on this, and we went up Mama's, and she still had some statues and different things that we had to take up there. She had a frog and a couple of angels and some other stuff that we had to put in place, and got that done today, and got to spend some time with her, and took some mulch up there and for her new flower beds that she's starting around her walkway. So I feel like I've got dirt all over my face. I keep wiping it. But thank you again for hanging out with me today at Laster Farm, and we'll see you back again this week. If you like what you've seen today on this video, please hit that like button and continue to share and subscribe. I would appreciate it so much to help grow my channel. Anyway, God bless you until next time. Bye.